Hey there, finally it's case study time. You got it, the superhero previously mentioned is no other than the amazing Batman. Definitely my favorite superhero. There have been lots of movies about his story, but today we talk about the third and final chapter of the Dark Knight trilogy. Christopher Nolan's movies are not just famous for being particularly mind-blowing, but also for being backed by an incredible social media marketing campaign. The social media campaign for The Dark Knight Rises has been crowned Best Social Media Campaign Ever by various movie and business magazines, and it certainly helped the movie gross over $1 billion in box office sales worldwide. The first thing to point out is that the movie was the third installment of the trilogy, which, as anything else, comes with both pros and cons. On the one hand, the film could already rely on a solid fan base. On the other hand, the expectations were incredibly high, thus the team was under a lot of pressure to succeed. The impressive social media campaign was launched 12 months before the release of the movie, with the opening of a website presenting nothing but a cryptic audio file. The marketing team knew very well that some Nolan's fans, during one of their sleepless nights anticipating the movie release, would use some complex audio editing software to decipher the file, discovering the secret sentence that was "The Fire Rises." It didn't take long for fans to realize that "The Fire Rises" was actually a Twitter account containing a link to another enigmatic website inviting users to tweet the hashtag "The Fire Rises" until a picture of the movie would be unlocked. The mysterious image turned out to be a mosaic photo of the villain of the movie composed of the profile pictures of all the fans who tweeted hashtag "The Fire Rises." This type of experiential marketing proved to be incredibly effective, so they decided to keep following this direction for the subsequent trailer release. Fans had to upload pictures of Batman-related graffiti all over the world on Twitter, unlocking a frame of the new trailer with each picture. But they didn't just launch the challenge like that. They put it into a specific context. A fictional file for a criminal investigation was posted on thedarknightrises.com, containing a warrant for the arrest of John Doe, also known as the Batman. A fake press release explained that Batman led graffiti drawings of bats around the world and people should submit photographic evidence by Twitter or email. The full trailer was unlocked in a matter of hours. You might have noticed one thing. Surprisingly enough, there was no official Twitter account for The Dark Knight Rises. Warner Bros. Focus was mainly on Facebook. They let fans create the conversation on Twitter. This is a fantastic example of efficient use of resources. Remember we said that you should never spread too thin? Instead of creating an average presence on both social media, they focused on just one and they did something epic. Their incredible The Fire Rises campaign created positive spillovers that generated an incredible viral buzz on Twitter without the need for a direct investment. This is something all companies should learn from. It is better to concentrate on just one social media and use the available resources to create something that is memorable. It's not about quantity, again, it's about quality. This campaign is also a fantastic example of cross-media convergence. They didn't just use the internet, they created actual graffiti all over the world for people to take pictures of. Movie artworks would include the campaign hashtag. They mix the online and offline experiences to create something that is just outstanding. You may not have the resources and the permission to just go and draw graffiti with your company logo all over the place, but you can certainly come up with some idea that will put your campaign into context, that will amplify your customer's experience and make it unique. Last but not least, they created a community of people who had to fight together for the same goal. I found a comment online by a user who said, "The Fire Rises is so awesome, I will tweet just to be part of this historical moment." Could any company hope for more than that? Could you hope for more than that? Now, follow anything that you've learned throughout this course, apply it, and create your own historical moment.